Hello, jewelry makers. We got this month in the Dollar Bead Box these awesome looking, they look like candy beads, Czech candy beads. And I wanted to make something from them with you. So I made this ring. And it's using square stitch. The band turns out really sturdy and stiff, which I like. It's not real flimsy. And it looks cute on. So what we need is the Czech Candy Bead. It's a big size. I don't remember what size that bead is, but that's from this month's October Dollar Bead Box. And then all we need after that is some 8/0 seed beads. I've got galvanized silver, 3mm pearls, or fire polish, I'm sure, or Drux, or any rounds would be fine. I've got some 3.5mm montes. Maybe, you probably get away with 4mm, and some 15/0 seed beads. And I've got Wildfire in black, and I've left about a 6-inch tail. And I've got a size 10 beading needle, and I don't know, that 15/0's got really tight, so you might want to have a size 12 handy, or just use a size 12. But gather your materials, come back, and we'll get started. Okay, pick up your candy bead. It's got 2 holes, so I'm going through the right hole. And pull it down. And then I'm going to pick up 7 3mm pearls. These pearls are always hard to get through. Come on, pearls. Alright, and then come same hole. I'm coming out up the top. I'll go back through the bottom hole, same hole, and put on the 7 3mm pearls. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump over and through that next hole. I'm getting ready to put on 7 more 3mm pearls. Alright, there's 7 more, and we're coming out of the top. We want to come up through the bottom. And pull. Alright, now we're going to go down through the 7 pearls we just put on. Make sure they're all pulled down tight and snug around the bead. And then we'll pick up, I believe it's 3 more pearls. And then go through the pearls on the other side. We don't want so many pearls that they're not fitting snugly around the candy bead. So let's make sure let me make sure we don't have too many. But continue to go around them 7 pearls. Okay, and then we're going to hold our tail thread out of the way. Pick up 3 more pearls. Looks like I'm going to have to give my kitties one more flea pill for the summer. And they work. I'm so happy I found something that works too. Lovely that it kills this whole cycle. Alright, so now go all the way around, reinforcing what we just did. And that'll bring them closer to the candy bead. It'll snug them up closer. Alright, finish going around and come back, and then we'll do the next step. Alright, now we're going to use the 8/0 seed beads. Pick up 3. We're going to do square stitch, and these are about the same width as the 3mm pearls, so just so we pick up 3, and then we're going to count back 1, 2, 3, and we're going to sew through those 3. Our thread will be coming out the same place that it's coming out before, and we're going to sew those on, and then we're going to go right back through those 3 seed beads we just added. And then we're going to pick up 3 more, and we're going to count forward 3 pearls, and we're going to sew through those 3. And push those together. Actually, we're going to sew through one more. We're going to go back one more purl so we can connect the two groups of 3. And wherever that's, see, put your needle there, and wherever that thread's coming out is where we want to go through those seed beads and pull. All right. Now sometimes, you know, they're not, like I said, they're about the same size, but they're not exactly the same size. So we might have to add an extra bead or 2 as we go around. That's where you'll have to use your own judgment, because I'm sure your beads are different, you know, by a very small amount, but different sizes. Different brands are different, different brands are, different sizes. So count 3, pick up 3 seed beads, count up 3 pearls, and go back through. If I could have got through that one more pearl, I would have. And then go back one more pearl, 1 or 2, however many you choose. I choose 1 because I'll be going around and reinforcing this anyway. And then sew back through. All those seed beads. The ones that we backed through and the ones we just added. Pick up 3 more. Edo seed beads. Count up 3 pearls. From where your beads are ended. Sew through those, and if you can get through the 1 extra, then back 1. There we are. Then come straight across and up through those 5 seed beads. We'll do it one more time together. Pick up 3 Edo seed beads. Count up. Now see this one, the seed bead isn't quite, isn't quite up. How do you count? Do you count 3? But that's what I think I'm going to count this past 1. That's, we're not quite past. That's the first one. 1, 2, 3. And then go. So back. through. And, you know, right, you can see how your thread will like lay over, and that's, you know, the straight line you want to use to measure where you come back through your 5 seed beads. Okay. So keep going around, and right before we get to the end, I'll come back. Okay, I've just added the last 3 8-0 seed beads, and I'm going to come straight over and go through these 3 8-0 seed beads, and then I'm going to just continue, even though there's a little gap, there's not enough room to put another one, and reinforce it going through all the 8-0 seed beads around that we've added. We'll pull them all closer together and make them look more neat and more uniform. So go around your stone at least once, maybe twice, and reinforce, come back, and we'll do the next step. Alright, we're coming out one of these 8-0 seed beads. Jump over, straight across, and into one of the pearls. Bring out your, it doesn't matter which pearl, just make sure you get through one of them, and bring out your 15-0 seed beads. And then we'll come back and put the finishing touches on the face of your ring. Alright, so get out your 15 O's, come back, or size 15 seed beads, come back, and we'll finish the face. I'm back, and I went ahead and put a size 12 beading needle on because I struggled yesterday getting through the 15 O's as much as I needed to. And so I picked up, let's pick up 3 15-0 seed beads, and we're coming out, count up 2 pearls, and let's see, keep going through 3, I only need 2, okay, and pull, and then go back up through those 3 15-0 seed beads. Pick up 3 more. Count forward 2 pearls. Go down through. Ouch. I came back through 3. Look at that. It's already tight, and I've only gone through them once, or maybe twice. And then, you know, wherever your threads straight across is where you want to take the needle and travel back up through 5 seed beads. Okay, and pick up 3 more. This is going to be the last time we do this one more round together. Bring them down. If you're not sure, that's what you can do, is just bring them down and see, measure. Where they end, and then come back through. There's 2 pearls, and if you only come back through 2 pearls, you'll be going up through 3 15-0 seed beads. If you come back an extra pearl, you'll have to, you know, take your line over and make sure whether you need to go back through 4 or 5. This is just, you know, you gotta, it's all about trial and error and measure, you know, looking with your eyes, measuring with your eyes. So finish going all the way around, just like we did here. It's just smaller beads. And come back right to last, and we'll connect together. Alright, we're down to the last. Every time. Hi, Mia. We're down to the last. Well, as you can see, I've got 3 beads here, 3 15-0s, but I need 1 more, at least 1, maybe 2, to close the gap. I'm going to go ahead and pick those up because the ones that they don't quite reach the pearl, I'm wanting to go down through. So what we're going to do is just pick up 2 extra, or 1 extra. Did I pick up 1 or 2? I think I picked up 2. That's 1 too many. All right. Okay, and then just go up through that 15-0 opposite the very beginning of our 15-0s. Just get through there and yeah, kind of shape your, keep your thing shaped however you want it, kind of like this. And go back through and reinforce all these 15-0s. Go around, and I usually go around twice. Go around once, reinforcing these 15-0s, and then I go around another time if I can get through the seed beads. Make it good and nice, and because it pulls them together and straightens them out and makes them look neater. So go ahead and do that, come back, and we'll make the band. Okay, sorry about that. We're coming out of this 15-0. After you went around and reinforced the 15-0s, what we're going to do is see how that string, you take the string straight outside base, and that'll let you know where you need to go through the pearl. and then do it again and go through. We're going to be working out of 2. It's going a little bit sideways, but 2 of these 8/0 seed beads. I don't want 3, I just want 2. See? And then we'll go straight across from that and work out the opposite 2 for the other side. But here's my tail. No, that's my working thread. Yes, I got to pull this through. Okay. And I'll just pull it right down into the beads. And then we're going to be working with just 8/0s for the band. 8/0s, and then 3mm. First we need the 8/0s, then we'll use the 3mm, and then the montes. Alright, so pull up some 8/0s seed beads, and at first we're going to pick up 2, 3, 5. We're going to pick up 5 seed beads. 4, 5, and then we're going to go, we're coming out of these 2 I'm working out of. It's coming out of one side of the 2, the pair. I'm going to go through the opposite side of those 2 beads and pull, needle through, pull. I forgot about my tail, to watch for that. Keep that out of the way. Alright, so we're going to have, it's going to end up with 2 on the side, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and then 1 that we're going to be hooking into to continue the band. So go up through the 2, and then through the 1 on the ends. And that's where we're going to be working out of. Now we're going to be putting 3 on each side. We'll be working out of 1. So we're going to pick up 3, 1, and 3. That'll be 7. 7 beads. Okay, we're coming out of this side of that 8/0. We're going to put our needle right up through the opposite side and pull, and we're going to come through and I come through the 3 on the side, and then the 1, because we'll be through these beads several times before we're done. We're finished. Okay, pick up 7 more beads, 7 more 8/0 beads. Okay, coming through this side. We're going to go through the opposite side. Finally. Okay, and then we're just going to travel up through, same thing, travel up through the 3 on the side. And the 1 on the end. Okay, continue picking up 7 beads, working through the 1 on the end until your ring, measure it however, if you know what your measurement is, or you can put it on your finger, wrap it around, and right when it gets about to here, powering off, stop, because okay, on this one, by the time you get done, it's going to be a little snugger. So you want to give, I don't know, just an eighth, maybe a 16th of an inch extra room for adding beads and making it snugger. Alright, so come back and we'll do the next step. We'll connect it and make a ring out of it. Okay, and now we've got the band to the length, well, almost to the length. I'm going to show you the unit that, the same thing we did on the first side, we're going to close off this ring with on this side. Make sure you're coming out of that end 8-0, the center 8-0 there, and we're going to make sure which two beads we're going to be. We're going to measure and see about where the middle is, and so be working out of these two beads right there. So we're going to bring our side around, watch our tail, and it's coming out of, lucky me, it's right where I got my needle. So you're going to bring it up, needle down through those two beads, and then we're going to connect the other side with two 8-0 seed beads. I didn't even pick up hold on a second. I guess I didn't get it right. Pick up two 8-0s, and we're coming down through these two seed beads. And we're going to pick up two more 8-0s. Make sure the band's not twisted or anything. It's right. So then we're coming on this bead here. We're going to go back through this center bead on the band. And there's our unit. So let's go back and reinforce by going up through the two side beads. The two beads we're working out of on the ring. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. And then the two beads on the side. Before we do that, let's pick up a 3mm. We're going to be putting our pearls on now, or our 3mm rounds. Okay. Okay. So let's pick up one. And we're coming out of the two beads on the face of the ring, on the side of the face. So we're going to come down through the two 8-0s right there at the start of the band. And pull. And that puts that right there in this place. Looks like it belongs, doesn't it? So we're going to shape the band now. by placing beads strategically. And pick up. So we're just going to pick up one of our 3mm and put it, in the gaps between each unit we made. So go down through 3. See, fill that in. Pick up another 3mm. Okay, that's that. So, alright. Jump over that little gap and then go through the next 3. Okay, pick up another 3mm. And see, come out there. Jump up into this next gap, or this next group of 3 beads. We're jumping over the gap. See there? And continue all the way around, picking up 1 3mm rounds and going through the next 3 groups of 3 seed beads on the band. Alright, finish that. Okay, when you come down here, let me show you. Well, I should have just did this with you. I only had a few left. But when you come, and you get to here, and then you get to here, you got to pick up a 3mm and go through these 2 seed beads on the side of the face of the ring. So you pick it up, you come through these 2, then you pick up another, come through these 2, and then continue around the other side, just like you did the first side, cutting them in between every 3 spots. After you get your 3mm pearls on, come back and we'll do the next step. Alright, we're right here. We got to be careful of the tail. But right now I'm coming out of 3mm pearl on the corner. I just got all my pearls set in place around the bands. 1 band, but 2 sides of the band. And, it's a little stiff. Okay, so we're coming out of that pearl, and we're going to come down through that very first 8/0 seed bead, and just the one. Come down through it, pick up. We're done with the pearls. Now we need some montes. One of my favorite embellishments. Okay, pick up a monte. They've got the cross on the back, or 4 holes, 1 hole on each side. Usually 4 holes. And that's what the back looks like, if you can see it. And so we're coming out of the 8/0 right beside the pearl on this side. We're going to diagonally come down through that first seed bead on the other side, the one closest to the pearl, your thread direction's going to be going the same way, and you can go down through the purl too, if you can't get around it, because we're going to go, it's in our thread path anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then put your monte the way it looks good. And then we're going to go, we already went through the purl, so now we're going through that center seed bead we're working out of. On the bands, that one seed bead, and then up one seed bead. Oops. Up one. Right now, I'm glad I have this little size 12 needle to maneuver up through these beads that are pretty tight. Not really tight with thread, but close together. And then coming out of that side, you're going to find that second hole, the hole on that side, the monte, and go through there, and then go up through the first bead, the bead below the purl on the diagonal. And pull. And there's your first monte set in place. So then I'm going to have to change threads soon, but I'll go show you one more time. Go through these two seed beads. Oops, I don't want all those. I'll go through the purl, go through the, work your way down to the next unit, to the seed bead below the purl on the next unit. Sometimes I stab my finger, not on this side with these little needles, but on this side, trying to shove it through. I'm sure you guys do too. It's pretty painful. If that tail thread bothers you too much, you can sew it in at any time. Let's go through the purl. And let's get through that next seed bead if we can at the same time. There, I got it. Pull it down. Now, let's pick up another monte, and let's embellish the second unit on our bands together. So, you see I'm coming out of that 8-0. Now, the first unit, it only had 2 on the sides. This unit has 3, so we'll be skipping. We'll be doing the same concept. The first bead right by the purl on the diagonal. Say diagonally. It'll be this seed bead. Is that too close up? It'll be this seed bead here by the pearl. Let me see, I might be too close. Let me back off. So we're going to come down through this. No, this 8-0 right here. If I can get in it. There we go, got through it. See that 8-0? Okay. Oops. Now we work our way around to the other side. Go through the pearl. The 8-0, the pearl, the 8-0. Let's see, did I get through that? No. Oops. This way. Oh, no, it is that way. Up through that 8-0. Nope, I missed it. No, I didn't. I got it. Okay, up through that 8-0, and then on the side, go through that next side of the Monte. And pull. And then I'm gonna, let's see, go down through that 8-0 and the pearl and the next 8-0. Where am I at? These beads are tight. You go through that 8-0. Man. Alright, there's the 8-0 and the pearl. And then I just got to grab the next 8-0. And right now I'm going to change my thread, but you're going to come down through this 8-0. And you're going to start your next monte just like you did these two. Just like you did these two here. Can you see them? There we go. Okay, so go around putting your montes on. Come back and we'll look at our rings. Alright, everybody, here's our ring. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Thanks for watching. Keep your eye out for more fun tutorials. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and hit the ring the bell. That way you'll get all my notifications of upcoming tutorials and bead box reviews. All right, bye-bye.